In today's English lesson, we are going to talk about being busy in English, and I am going to give you a couple examples of how you can say you are busy in English. And at the same time, I am going to talk about how busy I have been in English and how busy I will be throughout the month of September. So maybe you can see in the back here, I am an English teacher. I am in my English classroom right now. School for my students starts tomorrow. I teach what is called 8th grade. The 7th graders came today, and I hung out with a few of them. But these first couple weeks of school are all-encompassing for me. That's a fancy way, a very formal way to say you are busy in English. It's all-encompassing. Like everything you do is about this one topic. And for me, it started last week. I came into my classroom. It was kind of messy. The furniture was not set up. That's the English phrasal verb we use. The furniture was not set up. So last week, I came into my classroom and I set up the furniture. I got all of the materials I needed to teach English ready for about the first 2 weeks. But now, with my students coming tomorrow, I need to work on assigning lockers to them, and that's gonna be really busy for me. Like all this past week, I was getting ready for my students to come. I've been swamped. That's another way you can say that you have been really busy. Also, I'm in the weeds. So weeds are basically like grass, only they're really tall and they're kind of ugly. And this comes from working in a restaurant. When I was in college, I worked in a restaurant, and when we were really busy, like when we had a lot of people sit at our table at once, we would say, "Oh man, can you help me out? I'm really in the weeds." Really in the weeds. Another way to say I am really busy. So this past week, I have been swamped trying to get everything ready for my students. So throughout the month of September, I'm not exactly sure how many English lessons will be released on this channel. So don't think anything bad happened to me. For the last 2.5 years, I've been uploading English lessons to this channel at least twice a week, sometimes 3 times a week. But for the month of September, I might miss a week or 2, but it's just because I've been so busy. So here are the lockers my students will be getting tomorrow, but I have been inundated with things that I have needed to do for about the last week. If you're inundated by things or with things, it means you have a lot of things to do. You might be inundated with emails at work. I teach native English students, so if you would like to see our first vocabulary list for the year, they're right there. How many of those 12 words do you know? It should be back to normal in October once things settle down. If something is starting to settle down, it means it's not as busy as it was before. Once things settle down, I will be back to a regular schedule here on this channel. And if you want more English from my school, take a look at this one where I act out all kinds of English phrasal verbs. Thanks for watching. See you next time.